Hi guys, it's Gabby. I know I said I was gonna post something like 2 weeks ago, but I've been really busy lately. I was in my dental C school, which is a 6 week long course here at Fort Sam Houston. Most people, like probably I said earlier in my last video, um, most people are contracted dental, or I think you can pick up dental. Uh, I think you can pick it up if you go to the fleet as a corpsman, and you can come back as dental, but I'm not sure. However, I was contracted it. So the 6 weeks consist of 4 weeks of class and then 2 weeks of clinicals at the end. There were only 5 people in my class. That's usually, well, they don't usually run as small as 5. Sometimes I think the most you could have is 20 in a class, which is a lot smaller than what you'll see in A school. Personally, for me, my A school class was also small. We only had 12 people, but most divisions come and it's like 80 of them in there or something like that. I don't know. But dental, I was asked to make. I'm sorry. I was asked to make a video for dental C school. So like I said, the 4 weeks of class, there's only 3 tests. They're all easy, in my opinion, and everyone else's opinion that's gone through. 3 tests that are easy. You learn a ton of stuff, and it's not even that you're learning a bunch of stuff. It's just that you really feel like you are learning it. Like, there's one thing, learn it for a test or whatever, but I feel like I've legit learned everything in there, and I could probably recite to you everything I've probably learned in there. There's 3 tests. The good thing about dental is, since it's such a short dental school or C school, since it's such a short C school, they don't get put on duty. So like in A school, when you have watch every 4 days or whatever, it's the same way for C schools, except dental doesn't have it because we're so short. They just don't even bother putting us on the watch bill. So that's even great because in C school, you don't have a curfew at all during the week. So no curfew and no watch. That's the best. And you got the easiest C school. So yeah, you take your 3 C schools. You take your 3 tests, and you literally learn so much. You learn everything there is to know about the mouth, everything about the teeth and everything, any diseases you can get. You learn about how to take x-rays. You learn all the different instruments and everything. It's really cool. They have a really cool lab where they're all set up like dental offices and whatever, and you get to you actually take x-rays. There's a whole week on learning how to take x-rays and things like that. It's just really cool. And then clinicals is 2 weeks. Usually for bigger classes, they split it up between VA. There's a dental clinic here on base and a couple other places, but we basically all got VA, which was a wonderful experience. Everyone there was so nice. They let us help with everything. I was able to see 2 teeth be extracted. I was able to pull a tooth. I literally used the tool and pulled it. I was able to do fillings. We did dentures, impressions and things of that sort. It's just a lot. It's just really a lot of fun doing that. I really enjoyed that. I kind of wish it was longer, but then again, I'm really trying to get the heck up out of Texas. So, when it comes to orders, though, usually dental classes get their orders within the first week, or at least by the first test. Our class, however, we were actually the day before clinicals got our orders. And we were told that the class before us had got the last little scraps of the orders, and that we were going to have a fresh batch of brand new orders. And we're like, okay, yeah, because I really wanted to go to Italy. My friend wanted to go on a ship. And the other 3, one of them wanted to go to Jacksonville. One of them wanted, I don't know, the rest, whatever. We all just want our own stuff. I don't curse in these videos, sorry. But what we ended up getting was terrible. There was one billet for Port Hueneme, which is somewhere in Northern California. There were two billets for Bethesda, Maryland, and then there were two for Great Lakes, Chicago, which is where you go to boot camp, and that's where I'm going. So I graduated the 28th of July. Graduation was great. I sang the national anthem with my friend. We both sang it for it. It's a great thing, whatever. We got put on hold, TMD, whatever, again, like I did between A school and C school, because we were waiting for our plane tickets to become available. So they literally just became available today. I found out I'm leaving Friday. Even though they told me I would be leaving this week, I just didn't know what day. So now I know it's Friday. So I've already started packing up my room and stuff and things like that. It's so weird because, like, okay, so the A school and C school were in two different dorm buildings. And the female capacity in the A school building has gotten so full that they've started to move them to our building. So my roommate, she's straight from boot camp in A school. And it's been great having a roommate, I guess, but she's moving. They're moving them back over to the other building. I don't know, but I don't know why I even thought to say that. It has nothing to do with dental or anything. But yeah, dental is great. I don't regret choosing dental over being a regular quad zero corpsman. I loved it. I love dental. You can go through, you can take dental and go so far with it. Like, you can do dental lab, you can do maxillofacial, which is like we reconstruct the stuff, you know, the mouth and teeth and everything. You can also go dental hygienist, which is what I'm planning to do. Since I'm going to Chicago, I had an instructor. Her first base was Chicago, and she came out HM2. So I said, well, I'm just going to do what she did and try to come out HM2 or higher. And I'm also going to see if I can put in a package for the dental hygienist thing. It's a 2-year program, I think, at a university, I think, and whatever. But it's just more certification that you can get. And don't forget, out of A school and C school, whatever they are, whatever you do, they're going to tell you about this, but they will tell you what schools will offer you an associate's or some of them bachelor's degrees off of what you've done at A school and C school. So I can get an associate's in medical something off of my A school. I would just have to do, you know, what's it called? Not enrichments, but I went to college, I can't remember these electives. The electives and, like, you know, whatever, English, math, whatever. If you've never gone to college, you just have to do those classes, and then boom, you don't have to do anything medical anymore because you've already done all those classes here. All those classes will count as credits. So make sure you take advantage of that, because you know they have this tuition assistance. So take advantage of whatever the military will pay for. I can't stress that enough. If you're joining, please take advantage of the money they're giving for school. Even if you don't want, if you're not a school person or whatever the heck your excuse is for not going to school, go to school while you're in the military, because for one, they're paying for everything. For two, I mean, it's not you gotta go sit in classes, online classes. You can take 1 or 2 at a time or 3 or whatever you want to do, and it's just more certification, which is gonna help you. So that way when you get out and you try to do some civilian, okay, well, you can say, well, I was doing this in the military, but you also have certification to back it up. You can also do these other things. You also have a degree in this. Like, you always want to have yourself prepared, have a backup, everything, because just because you in the military and everything like that, doesn't mean that when you go to civilian, everything's just going to automatically just be easy for you to get a job. Also, don't ever think that because you join the military, re-enlistment is just going to be given to you. That's not true. You have to put in the application to be re-enlisted, and then they have to want to re-enlist you. So being re-enlisted is not guaranteed. So make the Navy feel like they need to keep you for a certain reason. If you can get ship orders, I couldn't get them because we didn't have any. If you can get ship orders, get them. Get your pins, your warfare pins, all that stuff. If you want to go with the Marines, go green side, do that. Get those pins, get that experience. That looks better for advancement. It looks good for your eval, everything. It just looks good if you go out there and you do stuff. Other than that, I have nothing else. I'm just happy I'm finally leaving this place, because once you've been here for a while, and it's not even really that so much San Antonio that you get tired of, or Texas that you really get tired of, even though I'm tired of the heat. You just get tired of this command, because this command is really, really annoying, and even more annoying for A school. Yeah, so I'm really happy to be leaving, really happy to be going home. I go home Friday, like I said. I haven't been home since I left for boot camp, and that was in November. So it's been almost a year since I've been home, so I'm really happy to go home and see my friends and family. My mom came, well, my mom and my brother came for my Corpsman graduation, but I didn't have them come for my dental graduation because it was only a month later and I was going to be coming home. But I'm really excited to see my friends. I miss them so much. But that's about it for this video. Oh, and if you don't know, the tattoo policy for the Navy has changed. You can have sleeves now. I don't have them, but you can have sleeves. You can have I think one tattoo on your neck, as long as it's no wider than 1 inch by 1 inch. And I think you can have one behind your ear, but don't quote me on that. I do know those are where you can have them. I just don't know about the quantity and all that stuff. But, you know, look up that instruction if you want to or whatever. So that's new. Piercings, they still haven't really let up on those. So I wouldn't say go get anything pierced unless you want to be prepared to hide some stuff, you know, whatever. But other than that, that's about it. Just wrapping up today, trying to pack and say goodbye to friends that I've made here and things of that sort. It's going to be sad, but I'm not one of those, like, really emotional people. So I'm just going to be like, oh, I miss you guys. Gotta go, because I'm ready to go home. So, that is all. I hope that you found this helpful. Remember, you can email me if you have questions. I have that down below. Please subscribe. Show to your friends who are interested in joining the Navy. Show them all my videos, whatever. I have, you know, that whole slew of them. I'm actually enjoying making these videos. Really surprised that they took off how they have. Like, I mean, not that I have like 1,000 views or nothing, but a lot is a lot to me. Like 100 is a lot to me. So thank you so much for watching these videos. Thank you for interacting with me. Subscribe, please. Comment if you have any questions, or email me or anything. I'm a little congested because I'm sick, but thank you so much again, and I hope that everyone has a great day. Bye-bye.